cross between a motorcycle helmet and a flight helmet.
Yeah.
For the parachute, there were some parachute scenes that never manifested, but that was the idea behind it.
All right. Do you have a website?
We do commercial products for a number of retail sites, but no, our studio doesn't have a website. The reason being is we get too many. We get too many looky-loos.
Do you have a museum or something where people can see this?
Our next show is going to be at the grand opening at the Cartoon Art Museum, approximately October 29th. We'll have twice as many items at that time. We have another show going right now in Cleveland, Ohio, in cooperation with the Smithsonian Institute.
Okay.
And that's strictly Superman stuff. Okay. We have our Brandon Routh Superman Returns costume. That's
you didn't work on that, did you?
Yes, yeah, we worked on that.
Different.
We did all of Brandon Routh's autograph stuff.
All right. See, I'm asking you questions because if I don't ask these questions, people get real mad.
Sure.
You need to have a show about this. Okay. So, how was the whole thing about not having the red underwear? That was a big thing.
That goes all the way back to the ABC series when they wanted to
do away with it.
Drop the underwear then.
Yeah.
And it was only with Zach's. They want something more space-like.
I thought so.
Now it's very different. The two people look at them, they think it's the same as Man of Steel. It's not.
No.
The first Man of Steel costume, the trim was much more extensive, which was nice because it's much easier to glue down to the 3D printed fabric, but they wanted more movement. The first suit was actually cast in silicone and then glued to a Lycra foundation.
I don't want to miss anything you. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, it was glued to a Lycra foundation. But the problem with the silicone suit is Henry couldn't raise his arms, the shoulders would buckle, and easements had to be cut between the legs and underneath the arms to keep the suit from ripping.
Did that ever get you upset when they're cutting your suits? Like, oh
no,
my
no,
God.
that we did. We had to do that to open up so you could stretch and move. The suit looked great in person because the silicone had a translucent, almost glass-like quality, but it was much heavier, and there were difficulties. So the second one for Superman versus Batman, completely different. That's worn just like a regular suit. It's a 3D printed fabric, and it's much, much more comfortable.
Did you work on the Batman outfits for Superman versus Batman?
Yeah, that's the Affleck. That's the Affleck outfit.
Did his body bulk it up more or something?
They had a huge undersuit made, muscle suit by Ironhead Studios.
So Ben Affleck isn't that buff?
He's very tall. He's 6'4".
Is he really?
Yeah, he's 6'4", very tall, but he's pretty much straight up and down. But so was Christian Bale, and so was Brandon Routh.
Yeah.
They all wear, I have to say Christian Bale didn't have to wear anything under the armor because it's so bulky anyway. But Brandon Routh, all the Supermen have all worn muscle suits.
I did not know this.
You have to wear it because of the flying harness.
I got it.
You've got to wear it. Now, Brandon did buff himself up pretty good. He had a good trainer, but he's, again, a tall, lanky guy in general. And the muscle suit, though, is needed to hide that flying harness. Same with Henry. Henry's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really well built, very defined, but you have to wear something underneath to hide that suit. Now, with the Affleck Batman...
And right now we're looking... I'm going to explain to you guys, because he's pointing to me. Right now there are statues with all the outfits on them at San Francisco Comic-Con. We just looked at Superman. Now we're looking at the Batman, which is next to Wonder Woman. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. The Affleck Batman wanted to get back to that old-school gray and black look. And to get the bolt, to really get the mask thing... Ironhead Studios did a massive, undersuit that really bolted up, and it just looks great on it. It really changed. When you look at me, you would never think, that's Ben Affleck under that suit.
No, I never did. But it's amazing.
But it's really good, and it was comfortable enough and lightweight enough for the stuntmen because that's like in the Michael Keaton movies. Michael Keaton, his first film, actually only appears on screen 10 minutes in the entire movie in that suit. The rest is all stunt work. And I got to admire these guys. That's why they get paid the big bucks. They can pull off these incredible fight scenes in these bulky suits that the average person would have trouble just walking around in, and they're fighting and doing flips and wire work and just incredible fight scenes.
All right, here's the big question.
Yeah.
Avengers, the Infinite War. Have you worked on anything?
No. Since Disney bought the rights from Sony, Disney does everything in-house.
So what do you have? Are you going to still be doing stuff with Justice League then? Are you doing anything with Justice League then?
We'll see. That's all in the can now.
But you did do stuff for them.
The designs are going to be the same. The difference you're going to see in the Affleck Batman, there is a big to-do about the first Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah.
There were no scalps in the cape. There was no traditional Batman. The fans went nuts. You can't make a Batman cape without scalps.
Yeah.
So on the new Justice League, the scalps are coming back.
So you didn't work on a Superman black outfit? No.
It's the same. It's the exact same outfit, only it's on black. In fact, there in Man of Steel that we did black outfits.
Do you know what you could do a whole show about this stuff? This could go on for hours.
Well, yeah,
this could go on for hours. You wouldn't mind if I contacted you again when we have more shows coming out and stuff like that?
Absolutely. I'd like to invite you to the October 29th to the opening of the Cartoon Art Museum.
I already heard about that. Yeah. What date is that again? Tell me that.
It's tentatively October 29th.
Yeah.
It might change a day or two.
Mike wants me to come down there. He asked me.
Yeah, it's going to be. We're going to have twice as many things down there.
Wow.
So
this is all your personal stuff, though, right?
Well, this is from our archives, our personal collection of stuff. We either, like I said, some of this stuff is screen use. Some of it's just reproductions we made from our original molds and stuff.
I know nobody can see this, but you can just do for me. Pointing to them, which ones are actually screen used? You know of?
Oh well, all these here that you're seeing on the side from
Cyclops,
Marvel, those are all screen
Captain
used.
America,
the Punisher stuff.
The Punisher, okay.
And Battlestar
Galactica.
Lone Ranger, that's one of the oldest ones we've had.
Is that originally his?
I worked with Clayton to put that together. He had dozens of suits made over his career.
Yeah.
He lived not too far from me in Orange, California.
Yes, I remember.
So
you're from Southern California?
Originally from Southern California.
And where do you live now?
Up to the Bay Area in 94.
Oh, thank God. Then we're going to start bringing you into the studios then. We're in the Bay Area. I love this. I'm messing with you. So anything else? So give me your art studio opening again, October 29th.
That's going to be
where's
October
it going to be
29th. It's just at where the trolleys end at Ghirardelli Square.
Ghirardelli Square. Okay, we'll look for that. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Oh, my God.
Ready? Begin.
Hi, this is Seth Gilliam, Fonseca, and the crew on Your Nerds.
All right, I wanted to talk about something that happened this weekend. Walking Dead. Carl is dead. We know this. And I posted it, and it's on yournerdsite.com. You can watch the Walking Dead's Carl's Journey teaser. We put together a montage of how old Carl gets older over the years. Check it out. It's on the front page of yournerdsite.com. Also, since The Walking Dead is back, I found some tidbit of information. Anna, you want to hear this?
Yes.
Okay, listen to this. And it's about different stuff that can help you with a zombie apocalypse, if it ever happens to you. Westlake Ace Hardware stores are selling zombie defense kits. This is pretty good. The I Am Human section offers chainsaws, nail guns, drills for zombie defense. A Me Zombies section includes bolts and fasteners for broken bones, glue and caulk for peeling skin, and decorizing for decaying flesh. Okay, the Westlake stores are in what states do you think they're? AMV, what do you store?
Westlake stores in California.
No, Westlake Ace Hardware stores. That's the name of the hardware stores.
Oh, go ahead.
Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas, and New Mexico. Now, if you want to check it out, it's westlakehardware.com, specialties /zombie. All right. The next one, the University of California offered a course in The Walking Dead called Society, Science, Survival, Lessons from the AMC's Walking Dead. Well, the course description read, for understanding social identities to modeling the spread of disease, the 8-week course will span key social science and survival themes using
what college
AMC's.
Is this at?
This is at the University of California.
University, which one? There's 9 of them.
It says Walking Dead 101, University of California. That's all it says.
Well, need some more research, no?
They show the Institute's course learning, read interesting articles, review.
How about this? You could do an anthropology class at George Mason University, a zombie history of medicine and technology at University of Penn. Yes, that is the Ivy League school. Columbia College Chicago, zombies and popular media. University of Texas at Tyler, zombie outbreak, biology of disease. And then Peru State College, film studies, zombie renaissance in film. There you go.
There we go. And let's talk about Zombie Nation, because we're going to wrap up the show real fast, because we have got to get ready for next week's show, and you're going to love it. But first, Zombie Nation Career Builder studied 53 metropolitan areas to find out which cities would survive a zombie apocalypse and which ones wouldn't. Most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse. And we're going to start from number 10, because I'll give you already, we're right in the middle. Number 10, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm assuming because it's cold. Number 9, Hartford, Connecticut. 8, Virginia Beach, Virginia. 7, Denver, Colorado. That's just up in the Rockies. It's hard to get up there.
But it's pretty flatland where Denver is.
This is where they most likely you would survive.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but it's pretty flat.
6, Seattle, Washington. 5, blows me away, San Diego, California.
Is what?
Most likely to survive. 4, Baltimore, Maryland.
Why they go to the beach?
I think it's spread out. It's very spread out, if you notice that.
Yes. I
That's
do
why.
know that.
Baltimore, Maryland. 3, Salt Lake City, Utah. 2, Kansas City, Missouri. And number 1 to survive the zombie apocalypse in the United States is...
Yes?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston, that's cramped.
Zombies do not like wicked hard.
I mean, when we left Fenway Park that one day, it was pretty crowded.
We don't want no chowder with the zombies here. Least likely to survive.
You know why they're not afraid of taking a baseball bat and using it? That's why.
Wicked hard.
Lucy, where are you?
Least likely to survive a zombie apocalypse. Number 44, Detroit, Michigan. 45.
Why? Because there's so many empty houses over there because of the bankruptcy?
I think because there's no gas there or no cars. 45, Chicago, Illinois. 46, Tucson, Arizona. 47, Buffalo, New York. Whoa. 48, Atlanta, Georgia. 49, Miami, Florida. That's because Tony Montana would shoot them all. 50, Riverside, California. 51, Los Angeles, California. 52, Tampa, Florida. And the least city, the city that will not make it through the zombie apocalypse, what do you think it is?
Drum roll, please.
Do you know? It's so easy.
What?
New York, New York.
Oh, yeah.
That's
terrible.
it. Next week's show, we're going to be talking about Star Wars Episode 8 script is ready. So what exactly does it have? Is it going to suck? Are they going to change it? What is going on? I'll let you know full details about that. Also, Netflix has so many movies. It is unbelievable. And they have, and I have, and we can put together a list of the must-see horror titles coming to Netflix. It's going to hit in March, so I want to make sure you guys get that. Hey, make sure to follow the show, and if you're living it on any platform you listen to the show on, it might be iTunes, might be TuneIn, might be anything you're listening to it on, Spreaker, whatever. Make sure the best way to do it is always follow us on iTunes. Look for it at Your Nerd Side. Subscribe and get onto it every week. What's
Follow
up?
us.
That does it for the show. Your Nerd Side is a production of FONSECA Entertainment. Producer Brandon Rendazzo. Associate producer AMV. Technical producer Lisa Layson. I'm Aaron Fonseca, your host. If you need anything, make sure to go to our website, yournerdside.com. Oh, and make sure to follow the podcast. Simple and easy. Go to iTunes. Look for Your Nerd Side. That's easy, right? We'll talk to you next week and send in those emails so you can win yourself a Nerd Side t-shirt.